how to grow tomatoes. That's today's video. So if you're struggling with tomato growing, no worries. I'm going to share some tomato gardening tips that will definitely help you. So let's go ahead and get started. Now I'm using a hole digger to get my planting hole ready. You saw how large that actual plant is, so I got to make sure my hole is deep enough for that plant. And I'm gonna share with you one common mistake that a lot of people make when they plant their tomatoes. It's a game changer. All right, now I just got finished digging out my planting hole. Now the only reason why I use the hole digger is because you see how long this plant is. I don't like to repot, and I can get away with it with this small pot. If you want to learn how to get away with not repotting, put a 1 in the comment. If you want me to make a video about it, I'll show you all the things that I do and use. Now, with this, I want to make sure that I don't just plant this tomato plant at this soil level right here. That's the mistake that a lot of gardeners make, especially beginning gardeners. I made that mistake all the time until someone showed me how I should do it. So that's why the hole is a lot bigger, deeper, because of how tall this plant is. So what I'm gonna do is, the next step, the side branches, I'm gonna go ahead and clip those, because I don't want to plant those and cover them up, because then that'll make the plant get sick. All right, so I'm going to put this whole stem down in that planting hole. All right, I want you to look close right here. You see the fuzz right there? Look like little white hair. So when I plant this entire stem down below, those pieces of fuzz, that's gonna turn into roots. So I'm gonna have so many more roots. That is gonna make my plant even more stronger, healthier, gonna be able to put on a lot more fruit for me and my family. So that's why I always clip it down and I plant it a little deeper. If my plant was this tall, then I would take off the branches down low and then plant it right below it. So never plant it right here, because you're wasting all those roots, and that means it could be a lot of fruit. For my new viewers, I forgot to mention that I have a wood chip garden, so that's why I have to roll all these wood chips back so I can get to the soil, because I can't plant in the wood chips. Now, this is a black strawberry tomato plant. If I didn't mention it, that's what this is. So let me go ahead and get this out. Now, the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm just going to disturb the roots just a little bit, not too much. The plant can take it. I just want it to spread out so they can get used to their new home. First thing I'm gonna use this Mykos. This is a mycorrhiza inoculant, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sprinkle some on the actual plant at the roots, and then I'm gonna sprinkle some in the hole. Now, I learned this from watching James Prigione's channel, and he uses it, and it's supposed to help the plants uptake a lot of nutrients, and that's gonna be great, because the bigger the roots are, the bigger the fruit. That's how I see it. All right, so let's go ahead and put it in, and I will put link in the description below all the products that I use. The next product that I'm going to use is the VermisTerra worm castings. So all I do is take a handful of it, sprinkle it in the hole, and this is supposed to help with fighting pests, because it has an enzyme in this worm castings that is going to help fight pests, make your plant a lot stronger. All right, so I got that in. All I need to do now is to start backfilling with the soil that I took out. So let's go ahead and do that. And as I put it in, I'm going to pat it down a little bit, because I want to make sure that I get all the air gaps out. And this is also going to happen when I water it in as well. Now, there's one thing I'm about to do next. I want to make sure I get some of these wood chips out, because I don't want it tying up all the nitrogen. All right, so You want to do this while it's a young plant, because I don't want the roots to get established and I start jabbing, trying to stake the hole and I tear up some of the roots. I already know where it is. All I'm gonna do is push it straight down. And these indeterminate tomato plants, they can grow and grow and grow, so that's why I'm putting the stake in now, so I don't disturb the plant, the roots, and we'll be good to go. Now I'm gonna go ahead and backfill some more, and then I'm gonna take a pause break and pat it down. I see a couple more wood chips that I want to get out the way. All right, so go ahead and fill it back in, just like this. And I'm gonna go ahead once again, I'm gonna push it down, compact everything so that the air gaps are not in here, and then we'll go to the next thing. All right, my next step, I'm gonna go ahead and apply some tomato tone. And on the back, it says you can use from 1 to 3 tablespoons. Just make sure you don't put it right up against the stem. So I'm gonna go at least 3 inches away from the stem. And then I'm gonna apply a little bit more. Now I got that out the way. The next thing that I like to use some compost. So if you don't have homemade compost, you just find some compost anywhere you can. I buy mine from the store. This is a Black Cow, so this is what I'm using. I'm just gonna cover the fertilizer, and then once again I'm gonna go ahead and go closer to the stem with the compost. Now my reasoning for the compost, just like I said in my watermelon growing video, I like to think that once I water the plant in, all the nutrients from the compost is going to leach down into the root system, and that's what we want, because nothing but good things happen. All right, so I got my inch of compost down, and now I have to, since I have a wood chip garden, I have to bring my wood chips back around. And I'm telling you, these wood chips, they help me out greatly, especially with well, all my plants, but helps me with cracking. I may have some tomatoes, excuse me, that will crack, but for the most part, this wood chip mulch keeps my plants nice and moist. What I'm trying to say is that the wood chips, they keep my soil nice and moist, and it regulates the moisture, so that if I skip a watering here or there, it pulls the water from the wood chips, and my plants love it. So that means I love it. Now the stake is already in place, so the next thing that I want to do is I want to make sure that I come in and water around the plant, because I'm trying to get the plant used to its new home, so that it can provide some nice treats for me and my family. I've never had the black strawberry tomato, so it's going to be very interesting and exciting to taste it. So I will encourage you to always try to grow new things, so that it won't get boring and you can have a lot of fun and your taste buds will love it. You may not love everything, but it's good to try. Now, as this tomato plant grows, I'll show you how I stake it all the way up. I will also show you how to get bonus plants from this. Now, if you want to learn how to make sure that your plant stays in good care, I want you to go to the next video. I think it's over here. I was about to point over there, but it could be either one. But I'm going to show you how to care for your plants, with your tomato plants, with aspirin. It is a game changer, so go to it right now or later, but it's right there. All right, see you in the next video.